Good morning, Rider fans. I'm Katuri. Welcome back to the Kamen Riders Reviews podcast. And we're covering the first simulcast Kamen Rider ever, the Kamen Rider Zeztz. Joining me today are other members in my secret organization. We got Foul Play, Son Dylan, and newcomer to the Kamen Rider podcast world, The Log. How's everyone doing?
Zeztz.
Zeztz.
I'm doing all right.
But yeah, we are covering the first 4 episodes of this has been an insane show so far.
In the world in only 3 episodes.
Yeah, just casually
just having no OP until episode 4.
I was actually talking to Fowles about that. This is the longest we've been without an opening because Gav's final episode also didn't have an opening. We literally went a month without an opening.
Which is crazy.
It was also funny because my roommate decided to watch the show with me last night. I'm like, oh, hey, we finally got an opening. And my roommate was like, does this show need an opening? I'm like, yes.
I mean, it does work without the opening, but at the same time, yeah, it kind of needs an opening.
Look, I'm not going to compare this to The Sopranos. I'm bound to do it at some point, but I'm going to say this. You can watch an episode of TV without an intro song, and that's just a fact. But The Sopranos also has an intro song, and it goes on for 2 minutes. So what do I know?
Yeah, at the same time, though, Netflix kind of wants you to not have an OP. It very much wants you to just skip intro.
Yeah, but with Kamen Rider, though, you kind of know what you're getting, whether or not if an episode has an intro or not. I brought this up, in previous shows we covered, but if we're watching an episode of Kamen Rider mid-season and they skip the intro, shit's about ready to hit the fan.
Yeah.
I mean, you experience this with Build, Gav, 01,
Yeah.
all of those series. If an episode does not have an intro, you need to lock in because it's about ready to be a ride. But speaking of 01, Takahashi's back. Woo!
Hey.
Women as plot devices. Yes.
Now we just have to wait for somebody to die horribly, to only come back 5 episodes later in a nice suit.
Brace yourself for Christmas.
Yeah, no, Christmas is coming. I have my money that's going to be the male detective.
I don't know. Based off the latest episode, I don't want to get into anything. I think it could be his boss or somebody. Like, we'll get super duper attached to the boss somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it could be him that dies. But I mean, I could see it being Tetsuya as well.
Yeah. It's far too early for it to be the sister, given that she's apparently getting a movie with the Cheshire Cat.
The special, yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess we should jump into the first episode where we're already in our first mission. And a famous person is kidnapped, and it turns out it's all a dream, but that's how Zeztz work. Everything is in a dream.
Yeah. Can we talk about that opening shot?
Oh, the
opening scene? Oh my god.
Yeah. This show is amazingly directed. Like, every shot in this first episode alone is just holy cow, this is great directing. And with the camera work, like that one that I think it was a fake wonder where they basically go through various different dream sequences.
Mm-hmm.
And then other episodes have pretty good direction too, which is kind of surprising given the low budget of it. Again, no one seems to live in Japan anymore, so
The thing I was really impressed by was the Dutch angle tracking shot when he's running.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, they like that. They like to show the settling off center of you're in a dream. Episode 4 starts with a whole bunch of shots of him upside down, which episode 4 ends with the whole fight with the world upside down. It's a nice little foreshadowing, but they are going out of their way to make sure every shot means something.
Yep.
Really appreciated.
But yeah, we also get introduced to Baku Yoroza. I can never pronounce these names.
Yorozu Baku.
You got it.
Yeah. Which is apparently a Japanese creature that eats dreams or nightmares. Fitting name. And we're also getting introduced to Nim, the Poppy, the Izu, the Surhime of the...
Basically the navigator.
Yeah.
Mi-chan.
Yep.
Like the butt.
And so she's kidnapped by a bunch of mass terrorists, and we get this whole scene that they try to names on bullet casings, names on glass as bullets break glass and stuff like that. It's a fun little intro. And you find out that the Baku is using rubber bullets the whole time.
Can't have him shooting people.
Nope. I mean, I
Same
suppose
time- Go ahead.
I feel like that's a very decent thing about the character that they set up pretty easily. Like, given this is a dream world and he can get away with whatever he wants, the fact that he consciously chooses not to kill people shows that he's not only his sense of morality, but his overall fear about guns in general, especially in the current era of Japan that we're in, and how gun violence has kind of shaped national coverage, and just it felt interesting as a country who's so against gun violence to an absurd degree. Having the first nightmare literally be the gun nightmare, it felt weirdly impactful.
I actually didn't make that connection. He's using rubber bullets because he is actually afraid of guns. Wow.
That's wow.
Oh, I'm so glad I invited you at the last minute.
Damn.
Well, that's what I found interesting about Zeztz, because it's about subconscious, personal stuff, and the whole first episode is Baku confronting his own fears and insecurities, and through that changing. I found that to be a good starting arc, and that being followed through and from episodes 2 to 3, where he not only stumbles but fails and has to pick up the pieces again. Sets a good precedent for the season, where it's we're gonna see this guy grow into the person he thinks he is in his dreams, but right now he's still at this weird wavering point.
Yeah, no, it's a good start to his character arc, and it's I was going to make a comment that he's using rubber bullets because this is a kids show, but then Takahashi also wrote Jin in 01 episode 1, who literally blows the brains out of one of his subordinates point blank. So. Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. It's insane. Anyway, but it's all a dream, and before, Baku can get his, dream a little bit more wear, he gets woken up. We meet his sister, which, considering the last time Takahashi wrote about a famous person and his sister, neither of them had good endings.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the only ending you can hope for with Takahashi is one that's better than what happened at the end of 01.
I mean, you only seen 01. X8 and Geets also have. Yeah. Geets and X8 also has their own. You could say they're happy endings, but those are endings that all the characters are going to be like, "Oh, I'm living with this for the rest of my life."
The game is never over.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, there are many things that I do know about X8, and that tagline is like a bar. They ended on a bar. the game never over.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, they've never done like a true epilogue to X8, which is just. I
Well, no, they can
feel
keep X8 going forever.
they can. They just haven't released anything X8 related in 7-8 years.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Outsiders!
Mighty Novel X.
I completely forget Outsiders is part of the Takahashi verse.
It's literally written by him.
I know, and I always
Is that-
consider Outsiders a 0-1 show, though.
Is that the Thouser show?
No,
It's not just the Thouser show. It's the Jean show. It's the
Kamen Rider show.
It's the Disaster show. It's the
the-
Dan Kuroto show.
Sean doesn't know half those characters he says. Sean's only been billed and 0-1 so far.
I've
yeah,
also
we're
done a
sick,
bit of the
bud.
original. I've also done a bit of the original Kamen Rider and Shin Kamen Rider.
Hell,
Bro,
even
you
a
gotta get him
Goku
on some
shows up.
Heisei. You need to get him on some Heisei. Goddamn.
Yeah.
For real. Start him out
Okay.
with some double. And get him into some Kuga.
Sean, Outsiders is Suicide Squad.
Yeah, you've
Oh
mentioned
no,
that
it's
a
more
couple
than
times.
just Suicide Squad. It's more
That's
than
the
just
best
Suicide.
way I can explain it.
It's multiversal Suicide Squad, but we're pretending the multiverse has always been one Earth.
So it's DC Comics doing whatever the heck Wildcats was.
Somewhat. I don't want to say that with certainty, given I haven't read any of the what is it? It's not the Ultraverse. The Wildstorm universe. Yeah.
No, this is the okay. So after all the kerfuffle happened with the Dark Knight's Metal, it was either Dark Knight's Metal or
Yeah, I know they both joined the main continuity proper again.
One of those. Yeah, so they rebooted Wildcats to effectively be planetary, but for the entire DC universe instead of all of Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
It's fine.
Anyways, our main character gets hit by a car.
Yeah.
So Truck-kun comes back from Gav with a vengeance. With a vengeance. What's up, Sean?
Yeah. In a weird coincidence, last night I was almost hit by a car.
Truck-kun is always around the corner.
Truck-kun.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was literally crossing the street and a guy turned a bit too early. I had the right of way. It was a red light, right? And I basically slipped right before he could hit me. Fell on my ass.
But sorry that happened to you. But Baku is jobless. He tries to get a job, and while he's there, he witnesses a dude tried to kidnap a 5-year-old girl, and goes to try and save her. And Truck-kun
Almost kills him.
but still saves her. I remember whenever, because it's so cool being able to watch this live with a few thousand other people. You just see in the chat, oh, but what happens to the little girl? What happens to the little girl? What? And it's like, if you rewind it, the
She runs
runs away.
The perp runs away, the mom runs back in. Like, it very easily solves that thing. But can we talk about how smooth the kidnapping was? How you easily could not catch it at first, and then the twist hits perfectly. Wait, that wasn't her dad? That wasn't her dad!
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, speaking of the chat, let's be blunt. This simulcast is weird, right?
Yeah, it's unique. It's brand new. We haven't had this before, and they're clearly not doing it the right way. But
Beggars can't be choosers.
can't
It'd be really
too
helpful. It'd be really helpful if we had an archive at the very least,
Yeah, some kind of on demand. I mean, the on demand will literally show Toei how many views the videos are actually getting, and possibly be the catalyst for more international writer.
By the way, did we mention how Truck-kun has been in 2 series back to back?
Yeah, I mean, I just say came back from Gav with a vengeance because, Truck Coon got stopped multiple times, and Truck Coon was not able to claim a victim.
I
Gav
feel like it was done. The purposes were very different with Truck Coon. Like with Gob, it was just proving how strong Shoma was right off the bat.
I
And
mean,
with,
Valen also had a run-in with Truck Coon.
Not to
yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Though I think Truck Coon has his origins in American comics, specifically the works of David M. Willis, where he killed various supporting characters and almost killed several supporting characters in Dumbing of Age.
I mean, we could also just point out Final Destination 1, where
Yeah, it's
Truck
true.
Coon became super famous.
The history of Truck Coon is long and deadly.
There you go. Video idea for whoever wants to make that essay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Baku's in the hospital. We find out that every time he tries to help someone out, something horrible happens to him. Like he got struck by lightning, hit with a meteor, drowned,
Run over by a truck without ending up in isekai situation.
Well, he kind
let's
of did
not
go
forget. He got struck by a UFO.
Yeah.
How?
That was the best
I
way
don't
to
know.
debut.
How
That was
was
the best thing about the end of Gob.
that just also makes no sense too, because how is just handing Gav a good Chizo help?
Well, we don't know. Maybe this will be a winter movie with Gav and Zeztz.
I'd look back at like the handoff between Revice and Geeks and just like how nonchalant Ace says everything, and it's like you're presenting all this information to Iki in such an annoying way. How is Iki not like, who the fuck is this guy?
No, Iki's a good guy.
I mean, it was either that or some friend of the director who was just riding around and suddenly shows up in the crossover movie.
Man, I'm assuming neither of you seen the. Oh wait, Sean, you were just mentioning The World, weren't you? Because I forgot you watched Lupin Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, The World situation. Have you guys ever seen the Lupin versus Ryuso? Is it Ryuso? No, it's
Q Ranger.
Yeah. And then just randomly The World is there.
I was like, why did he show up?
Yeah, he's friends with
Junko?
Junko. Yeah.
Well, didn't Junko write Chuboger?
No. Oh, no, she did. She was doing Lupin, and she also do Jiwo?
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said Q. Sorry.
No.
I got a lot going on.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, back to the episode. He does go into an isekai. He's now stuck in his dream world, being chased by his nightmare. And then he realizes it's his dream world. He instantly turns into his secret agent and still gets his ass kicked.
Yep. Because if there's anything you need to know about James Bond, he will get his ass kicked in the first act by the heavy.
There you go, Rain. We're pulling out those references for you. We're also getting introduced to Zero. Zero's fun.
Yeah. I wonder why there was the human form and then the robot form. Like, I know they explained it, kinda, but it just felt weird that they introduced a human form and then the robot form to me.
Well, it could be a Charlie's Angel situation where there's an actual human behind the robot.
That's what I was going to go with. Yeah,
that's what they said. It's just the thing he's controlling remotely. Yet somehow he makes it drink motor oil and like do random things as if it's still his body. So it's kind of this weird middle ground.
Maybe his human body only exists in the dream world.
Maybe he's comatose.
Well, the weird thing is in the next episode they show him in the dream world in the robot. So confusing.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be a robot?
I mean,
Then again, there's that whole controversy with the current right wing where things are going to hell because they all want to be robots, but that's a whole other conversation.
So we get our big Rider 5 episode, which holy fucking shit. First off, the transformation. Probably one of the best transformations ever.
I mean, it's clean. I think it's like, I wouldn't say it's the best. I think it's quick and effective, and how they portray it in those first 3 episodes, where especially episode 1, where he's being shot and he's still forming around it, is like really cool. I think it's function over form, though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
I
still think that Gav is the best transformation. No, maybe Geets. Maybe Geets is the best in Reiwa, at least. It's either Geets or Gav for me, as for transformation.
I think the thing that's going to change everything is that, like, given the transformation lesson showed that he does multiple different kinds of poses, like, I think it's going to be much more the physicality of the whole thing that makes the transformation for me versus, like, the actual special effects.
But I mean, he's shown that he can do weird stuff while he's mid transformation, kind of like a Freddy Krueger thing, which I think is really cool. Like the mist moving around the bullets as the God Nightmare shooting him, or the first fight against the bomb nightmare, where the mist just makes him disappear, and then he's just behind the bomb nightmare, just doing his final part of the transformation. Like,
or even the simple stuff like in the opening of the wedding nightmare, where he just goes super buff and snaps the knife in half, and then lifts the guy all the way up. Which, for all that you talk about the direction, I still love that these special effects are crap as all fuck.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be a Toei product without it. Small indie company, please understand.
Also, some of this stuff in this fight's just insane, like pulling the ground, and it's all of a sudden becomes like a treadmill.
Bro pulled out the Gear 5 Luffy here.
Yeah. Gear 5 Luffy, the gun nightmare trying to wrap him with the chain, and then all of a sudden, Zeztz reverses it, then throws him into the building. But no, it's not the building, it's a waterfall into a volcano too. It's like,
yeah.
Struck by lightning.
Yeah, we keep getting dreams after dreams after dreams until he's finally basically thrown into a closet where everyone is telling him, "You suck at this. Stop. Die."
and gotta point out the fact that his finisher gives him 777s. Since he's unlucky in the real world, he gets some luck, and then those 7s turns into Z's.
Let's
And
go
my-
gambling.
I showed my friend that I went to grad school with. I showed him the first episode, and when he saw the 777s, he's like, "This is teaching kids about gambling." And I'm like, and when I showed him the capsum machine, he's like, "This is teaching kids about gambling."
It's just like how Pokemon taught kids about evolution.
And also fighting, and also animal fighting.
Yeah. But the episode ends, we get to meet Nox and his weird, creepy goth vibes. And yeah. And back he wakes up with the driver on his chest. Which, by the way, what do you guys think about how the driver's done in this
Clean.
season?
It looks right. Yeah, when I first saw it, the sort of messenger bag style belt, it was okay, this is a bit weird, but seeing it actually in the context of the show where it's a byproduct of a teenage boy who is basically dreaming to look like what he thinks a special agent would look like, which is simultaneously extremely cool and extremely dorky, well, it tracks.
I should point out that the role for our private reviews chat in the Discord is called Weird Belt Game.
I mean, I thought he was like in his early 20s though. Like,
He's 21.
Yeah,
yeah,
in
he
his
graduated
early
from university.
Yeah.
What do you major in?
I don't know.
Dreams.
Dream theory. It turns out he majored in dream theory.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the secret agent. No, the cop.
No, but I do like how his heart actually stops as he's about ready to die, and then the second he puts the driver on, it gives him like a defib.
A defibrillator, yeah. I love that. I love that
Yeah.
so fucking much.
Anyway, let's talk about episode 2 now.
By the way, can we talk about his scream when he noticed the driver?
No!
Oh, his voice squeaked at the right amount, just the right amount.
Yeah.
I love how he is doing his best to play two characters in this. He is pulling out his Takeru Sato, being multiple characters at once. Because as we'll talk about eventually in episode 3, he's still trying to be the secret agent in the real world, but because he doesn't know English while he's awake, you get the whole "I'm on it" instead of "I'm on it."
Did anybody notice that whenever he's in the dream world, he has like contacts in?
Yes.
Yeah.
His eyes are bigger and they're gray.
Yeah. So I just wanted to point that out.
There's a lot of cool aesthetic touches in this season. Just a lot of small things that make up like a bigger stuff. Like the capsums being usable outside the suit. And like,
that's build. That's straight up build right there.
Yeah. Or the moon.
The moon is so cool.
Like,
and the moon is in the real world, has the same little crater thing in it.
oh god, the implications of that. Is this
It's the same universe as Assassination Classroom.
or
Oh,
I'm
God.
trying to remember, does Build's climax end on the moon?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
I'm misremembering stuff.
The climax of Build is they jump into a dimension of the two Earths.
Right. They go to the land of light where Ultraman can deal with evil.
Basically. But we now have to stop the bomber. And
Obama.
Speaking of Build,
yeah, someone's pointing out that some of these nightmare designs, they're trying to like look like previous writers. Like apparently the gun nightmare has doubles colors. Bomb nightmare has Build's colors.
The new one looks like Ghost, apparently. The way that he's hooded.
Mhm.
yeah, Crow is what it's called.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel separately from that, like the color choices were pretty neat. I think red wire, blue wire was a great justification for Bomber being red and blue, regardless.
Yeah.
Of the comparison.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they could probably. That's just is the reason they're not trying to bring back.
It's not going to be a
Rider
Legend
colors.
Rider homage.
Yeah. I mean,
I would be shocked if they were.
This is
we're
very
3
much
years. We're 3 years away from our next anniversary season, so I
Oh,
don't. Mind you, Kabuto was meant to be semi-anniversary ish, but yeah, we got to deal with the bomber, and Baku is a fugitive apparently.
Yep.
And it makes sense given that Tetsuya is trying to find him in the real world, so it makes sense that he's a fugitive in that world or in the dream world.
Yeah, the cup seems simultaneously his design looks very much like Columbo, but given his role, he's very much Mulder.
Yeah, no, he's straight up Mulder, and I'm horrible with names.
Scully.
Yeah, the lady cop is Scully for sure.
Nazca is the best. I love Nazca. More Nazca, please.
Yeah, like the scene where all of them enter the paranormal investigations van, and then the Mulder rolls in very messily. The Scully rolls in very neatly, and our main boy just climbs in. Is just delightful.
I love that the department's out of the back of the truck,
Well, it was until it was disassembled.
but then reassembled.
Yeah, I think it's back in the
Unofficially.
truck. We're back in the truck, boys. Truck-kun again.
Truck-kun is now our home base.
It seems like
Truck-kun.
the new home base is going to be whatever that subconscious room that Zero's in from the preview
I
of
mean,
episode 4.
in the closet, the Baku's
Yeah,
closet.
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever that thing is.
One
I
wonders
think
what
it's
will
called the
happen.
subconscious.
One wonders what will happen if Minami enters the closet.
I don't think she has the. It's just a normal closet to her. I think it's.
Yep.
I think they're going to do a thing where they're going to pull like an Akiba Ranger reference, and if he goes into the closet while she's there, and she goes into his room, he's just like standing in the closet, staring at the wall, talking to Zero.
I mean, it'd be equally funny if they did the build gag where she tries to open the closet and it's just a closet.
Yeah,
Or
no,
the-
that's why it is. I don't
Yeah.
think. I think it's literally he's walking to the closet and he's half asleep, so he's like sleepwalking inside his closet.
Or they could pull a Ryuki and have her witness it happen and then completely misinterpret it as something else, and they just go along with it anyways.
I mean, I suppose he is having some heated drama between men.
the freaking apparently it was improv, but the scene where Zero's Sue actor goes on all fours and Baku's actor like jumps on his back. Apparently that was just
That
improv.
was hilarious.
That I was like, oh man, they're bringing back the O's bike meme.
Oh, I know what you're
The
talking
witty
about.
joke.
It's a witty
The
joke.
witty joke.
Let me see if I can find that GIF. Yeah. So there's an early episode of O's where he can't get his bike to work. Oh, hey! And because he can't get his bike to work, there we go. He just knocks over the vending machine that turns into the bike, and then he just tries sitting on it.
I'm not finding the same GIF for Zeztz for that bit.
It's going to take a while for Zeztz gifts to become more mainstream.
I mean, I'm seeing it's a witty joke on here, but not the sitting on the bike, like as if he was an actual bike.
But while this goes on, we get introduced to the gacha machine, and we get the transform capsum. I like the transform capsum. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm a bit upset that they're not getting the capsums from the Monster of the Week. I think that would have been. I just enjoy that a little bit more.
I mean, it's been done to death though. Like,
Yeah.
you got your
Build.
you build. All the balls came from the Monster of the Week. Gotchard. All the monsters were Kimmys that were being tortured and got purified.
Mm-hmm. I like how they worked it with Gav a lot because it felt like they were a victory, like in a sense, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, and Gav.
It was about his connections.
Yeah, it was about his connections. It wasn't 0-1 where he just was given his powers for free. It also wasn't like Saber where they were just given the books for free.
Yeah.
Geats, they were given the power-ups by their sponsors for the most part. But I guess we could probably just combine 2 and 3 because they're two-part. We're back to Rider two-parters.
Yep. So the dream of the Mad Bomber turns out to be the Mulder character's dream.
Which it's a good twist whenever they revealed that, this isn't like an evading nightmare. The nightmare was born from someone.
That said, having the twist again for episode 4 might be a bit of a weakness if we keep having the same twist over and over again.
I wish they didn't form it as a twist for episode 4. They could.
Yeah.
They could. Yeah. I mean, the twist is good for episode 2, because it's like, okay, wait, why does this detective who seems like he really loves his job wants to blow up other police officers?
Mhm.
That's just dark as all heck. And then
Yeah.
you realize
Yeah.
that, he was probably bullied because he's in the,
Yeah.
black case department, the paranormal activities department. He probably gets made fun of. So it makes. Go ahead.
At the same time, it could very well be he wants to be useful. If the police station is exploded, then he could have in the dream, his self-insert is framed as the person who is leading the charge against the bomber.
Yeah.
There is a bomber
gives
out
him a
there.
purpose.
He has a purpose.
He becomes a hero in his own dream.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Saves the police station
there's a good chance that the nightmares could easily also be playing by Dino rules, where you may have a vague, like, I want this to happen, and then the nightmare will force it to happen in a horrible way. Yeah. Like the dream could be, for the bride, the dream could be, I actually want to be with this guy. So then the nightmare twists into she getting kidnapped. We'll try and make the guy the hero. Yeah.
Yeah. And oh god, I'm remembering the Deno movie I saw.
No, which Dino movie did you see?
The Build one.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it wasn't a Dino movie. It was just that was Dino's 10 years anniversary.
Oh shoot, that was 10 years out.
Well, and they actually got oh, why am I blanking on her name?
Mr. Sato?
Yeah, no, he's on there, but they actually had why can I not think of her name? The writer for Dino. And the writer for so many, like Shikinger.
Tokugers. Kobayashi.
Kobayashi. She actually wrote that entire 10-minute segment of the movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kobayashi is so talented.
Wow. A lot.
Oh wow, she did Attack on Titan.
Yeah, no,
she did JoJo.
Insane. JoJo. Insane.
Yeah.
If you want good Sentai seasons, like none of her Sentai seasons are subpar. They're all 10 out of 10.
I've heard mixed things about Amazons.
Amazons is weird. Amazon, okay. How best to explain this? Imagine if
it's a retelling.
It's not a retelling.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's just Tokyo Ghoul.
It's Tokyo Ghoul. But I guess the best way to explain. Imagine if someone got the rights to reboot Power Rangers for Showtime and decided to make it M-rated.
So my Power Rangers breath.
Yeah. Imagine if the bootleg universe after that like 5 minutes Power/Rangers thing they did years ago was given the green light to do a full season.
Would the best comparison be the Power Ranger movie?
No.
No, that's still child friendly at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen the Power/Rangers bootleg universe?
No.
Short.
It's fine. I'm there. It doesn't feel like it's very much.
But the guy's better at Punisher and Castlevania. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, the producer is. The director is the guy who did Detention. And whereas, yeah.
So Amazon's is about cannibalism and blood and gore and all that fun stuff. Like there's an entire episode where monsters befriend people, take into a restaurant, and then the chef will take their friend that they brought to the restaurant and prepare them for the monster.
Holy shit, that's dark.
Yeah, and then they had 2 seasons of that in the movie.
That sounds like my type of shit, man.
No, some of the fights are insane. Like, okay, so they have it's Amazon's is a lot like Amazon in design. So his belt, like how it had those little like side things,
Yeah, yeah.
He can use it to literally pull out part of his spine as a sword. And then he throws it, like in one fight, they were against a fly monster. So, of course, she has like a million other fly monsters with her.
Oh
He
my God.
transforms, rips out his sword from, the thing. It's you can hear the bone, you see all the blood and shit. Throws it, impales the 3 fly monsters into a wall, killing them all.
I'm
they're not-
looking. Sorry.
No, go for it.
No, it's a jump. No, Fisher Point. I'll get to it.
Let me see if I can't find a good GIF. Oh, he also has arm blades, and they love having them like behead other monsters with the arm blades.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
is not on Amazon anymore. I would watch it on Amazon if I had it.
yeah, no,
but I
they
guess I'll have to download it.
well, and the thing is, like the description of it, it was the description said it was like the 4th Kamen Rider series or something, and it Americanizing Kamen Rider has been a rough ride. But yeah, no, here's just a random GIF.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yep. That's some real Zebra Man shit.
And they
All
had
that-
this guy in a kids movie? They promoted this thing in a kids movie? I know he shows up in the X8 Q Ranger movie.
I'm also looking up Kobayashi's filmography. In between Kamen Rider Ryuki and Deno, she did the live-action Sailor Moon series.
Yeah.
There you go, Frez and Kat and Chris. Anyway, Nim, by the way, we get Nim in all these episodes. I think it's cute. The 2 of them are friends. Makes you wonder if she's in full control. Because I think the implication is everyone dreams of her for some reason.
Yeah, that's gonna be a mid-series twist where it's revealed that she's somehow tied to the main villain.
I see her being a main villain.
Yeah, I could see that, but it could also be she's just tied to the main villain rather than is the main villain.
Foul, I'll say a word, and
Mhm.
I will say she is Sasori.
Oh. Okay. I know what he means.
You know my Forza.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, I do not. And Gav is the next Kamen Rider series I'm gonna watch after I finish all of Bleach.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
Look, it's gonna take.
Do yourself a favor. Honestly, skip the filler.
I'm
Yes.
doing the manga.
Oh, okay, then you're good. Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna take me till New Year's.
oh, I
would watch the 1,000-Year Blood War.
1,000, yeah.
Yeah,
1,000 Year Blood War is good.
Yeah, I'll
But
probably
it's
do
also-
that. Yeah, I'll do that after I finish the manga. Or is that
We've been going on tangents for a bit. Let's
right?
circle back.
Right.
yeah. So I love this first fight against the bomb nightmare. Like Nim handcuffs Baku, and he tries to transform, and he's just stuck. And then when the bomb stuff starts doing his world bending shenanigans, she just randomly disappears. Transform
the
is really
OST.
fun. Go ahead.
I like the OST in this fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
the hip hop music.
Yeah, it's back on. Gotcha, it's
It's
opening.
Tia from back on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So long as we don't get any politicians in this, we are good.
No, we're going to get politicians in this.
So long as we don't get any rapping politicians. we are-
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We get some good scenes between Baku and the detectives, or he literally tells him what's all is going on, but I guess the detective and the detectives don't believe him, because it's like in episode 4, they're investigating the black feathers all over the church, and he's like, I know who might know more about this. He told you what's going on. There's a dream world where he fights monsters.
Yeah, but he also doesn't show up after that scene.
Well, we're going to get more detectives in the next episode, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because
they literally are seen in the subconscious room, whatever, the closet room. So
yeah,
they'll find out.
At some point, the
Yeah.
worlds will converge.
Yep.
That's
Akumas will fly all over the place, leading to a teenage girl dressed like a ladybug and a teenage boy dressed like a black cat to fight them.
I just realized, is Miraculous Ladybug a Electro Tackle reference?
Oh my god.
Tom Astruck will now personally change everything about Ladybug so he avoids copyright.
Let's speed through 2 and 3. So we're told that every dreamer has 3 doors and they're subconscious. If all 3 doors open, then the world we're in, and the dreamer would die. And yeah, that Zeztz does not stop that in episode 3. We get the world starting to end, which is insane for episode 3.
Takahashi said, Go Juger did it at episode 15. Fuck, I'm gonna do it at episode 3.
This means that like the final arc has to be universal level now.
Oh yeah.
We're not talking about world level.
Does that mean Evil's coming back?
No.
I mean,
if
listen.
this was the same writer as Build. Well, actually, Evil did come back. Never mind.
Yeah, Evil's in Outsiders.
Oh god, Thouser could come back.
Thouser's in Outsiders too.
Could you imagine if he brought back Thouser for this?
Imagine if he brought Gim back. Oh man.
But yeah, so we get I think we've talked a lot. We've been jumping around, but I do like how Baki tries to fight in the real world as the world is ending. We see a bunch of people getting taken over by butterflies. And we find out that the butterflies are nightmares manifesting as a contagion of sorts.
Sickness. Yeah.
And
instead of spreading the love, they're spreading the fear.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as I said before, we have this whole that they've been using a lot of English in this because I guess they knew they were going international. So the Baku when he transforms goes, "I'm on it." Then we get the whole scene in the real world where he finally gets his courage to transform in the real world. He's all beat up. He goes, "I'm on it." Like you could tell that he thought hard on how regular Baku and Secret Agent Baku was going to say that, and of course, real world Baku also doesn't snap his fingers.
Oh, you're right.
It's
Didn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like he's literally doing the Takaru Sato. Hey, I'm in a different situation. This is how this situation acts. Like, Sato played 6 different versions of himself throughout the series. But yeah, no, we get the big fight. We also get Starfinger for the finisher.
He defused the bomb. He really did defuse it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he cut the right wire.
Oh, because a secret agent knows how to disarm bombs.
And interestingly, as brought up in the 4th episode, he's gonna start getting his skills as a secret agent as he goes along.
Mhm.
I am looking forward to see how this character is going to grow in the next 44 odd episodes, though.
No, yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing Baku become the person he wants to be in his dreams. I think the whole attempt at reconnaissance this episode was a good stepping stone. And while I understand the frustration of it basically being the same twist again, it did feel like we're going to see two sides of this relationship in a natural way. So when it's inevitably the happy ending that that probably will happen in this show, it'll be oh, we know the whole story now. We know everybody's problem. Happy ending. I don't know. I'm looking for a good character resolution and whatever character drama comes from situations like these to be catalyst for change for Baku, both in terms of the secret agent, but also in understanding people.
I'm kind of hoping that we get the revelation that he doesn't need to be a secret agent. Hey, he's trying to get to this arc, and I wonder if part of his final form arc is he realizes that he just needs to be himself, and I don't know. There's a lot that.
No, I like the philosophy behind that, more self-actualization rather than it just being using a mask that he typically uses to feel better about himself.
Yeah, in his dream world, instead of his dream self being the secret agent, he becomes a more realized version of himself as a regular person. Or maybe he finds out what he actually wants to do for his career, and it starts shifting towards that or something. Maybe he does become a policeman or a fireman or something.
Though I think what he wants to be is just somebody who helps. So he might end up deciding to become more of a caregiver, or a general handyman,
or a rapping politician.
Oh my god!
Please no.
No, but this whole episode's good, as I said. Awesome foreshadowing with the first shot being Baku walking and the whole shot's upside down.
I did like the conversation between the guy the red herring for whose dream this is, and his friend who's basically going, dude, there's a line,
Yeah. I mean, you could tell that the bride and this red herring probably did have feelings when they were kids, and maybe it's, that guy's dream to be with her as well. Maybe they do something where if multiple people are dreaming the same thing, the nightmare gets stronger.
That would be a great way to compound things. But then again, I guess it has to explore the idea of collective subconscious rather than individual. And then it's just more Persona. This is already pretty Persona. And I'm oh man, is this just going to be the Velvet Room?
I'm so sorry. Oh, no, I'm not going to get the Velvet Room song out of my head now every time he goes into his closet. Dun, 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 dun.
Look, he's fusing personas. He's summoning new ones through the capsule machine. It all works out. It all works out.
They're good. He's gonna become a phantom thief and steal people's hearts.
He's already doing that. He's already changing the minds of people.
Oh God, what if the finale is that he goes into the mind of the big bad and changes his heart?
We gotta see. Will this be a case of Zero being the evil one? Will this finally be our main character gets his powers from the evil organization? Are we truly going that route?
I mean, build. Bill got his powers from evil.
Shocker. I mean, it goes all the way back to Shocker.
Exactly. So it's like, are we gonna have this whole thing with Zero be like he wants Baku? I keep almost calling him Hotaro out of habit at this point. The thing, like, will Baku be like just another victim and like use what power he's like gained from this organization to like go against it, or will this entire time just have this weird morally questionable aspect of Zero that's never fully addressed?
Until a movie.
And even then, the movies don't always tie in, or at least the events aren't important themselves. It's just whatever they choose to reference from it.
Yeah. They usually use the movies to show off cool things. But speaking of cool things, I think this is the first time we've ever had an upside down world fight scene ever in Kamen Rider, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the cape. Happy that we finally get a main Takahashi rider who gets wings.
One wonders how long that will last.
Didn't 01 have wings?
No. He had a flight form, but it was the pink parts of the form that was allowing him like to float and stuff. So like jet streams came off of him.
And then he lost the ability to fly.
Like I've been making a bunch of jokes about how 01's Mega Man X. I mean, you have, Blazing Tiger, you've had Frost Bear, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
No, the Hawk form basically acted like X5 Falcon armor.
God.
That didn't have wings. Sorry, I'm a Mega Man nerd. I have a metal poster of Mega Man X designed as Kamen Rider Double in my room.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh wow.
No, it's an awesome metal poster. It's the first one I ever bought. All right, I'm like twisting my chair as I'm trying to take a picture of it. Come on. Yep.
Well, that's sick.
Nice.
Oh, it's an awesome metal poster.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. This the cape isn't really doing it for me, but it does help to show a new rule that when stuff goes Inception, it only affects the dreamer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we get the big plot twist of it's the bride that doesn't want this wedding. Which, again, I would be fine if they... I don't like that they did this now twice within episodes where it's revealed who the dreamer is, and then Zeztz spends the last minute of the episode asking questions, setting up the cliffhanger. Like, it feels a little bit Ryder's Gotta Eat after they do it twice now. Like,
I feel like I could have seen this twist also from a mile away.
Yeah. Like, my roommate called out the twist, and my roommate isn't a fan of Kamen Rider. Like,
even if you didn't point out the twist before you got a chance to watch the episode, I would have seen this coming.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all very, very well set up. But again, I think it makes the whole learning from her perspective thing like more interesting. And like, I don't know, we understand why he wants to, but why does she, in like her circumstances, which again are probably predictable, like, oh, I don't want to be in this arranged marriage, oh, I don't truly love this guy, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Even though we like know dramatically what's probably going to happen in this two-parter, it doesn't make like the execution any less satisfying.
Yeah.
But that's how the episode ends. Next week we'll find out why the bride doesn't want to get married, even though I'm pretty sure we all have our theories why. And 3 more episodes next time we meet up. Speaking of doing stuff with Zeztz, what's going on with you, Fal?
I am planning on getting SPD done and then watching Futopia, getting that review done in the next month. 2 reviews back to back. Gonna be
All
fun.
the reviews. All the reviews. Speaking of reviews, Sean Dillon, what's up with you?
I'm mostly working on at the beat. I'm also working on a book about media criticism and the rise of fascism. And I just finished the Eds for Islamic Tears Back to the 11th Hour book edition. So that should be coming out sometime in November.
Oh, also with that, did you have something else on your Twin Minds?
Yeah, I also have the Twin Minds podcast, which is a monthly podcast exploring Twin Peaks' influences and what was influenced by Twin Peaks. We just had our first episode released earlier this month. We are going to have our second episode sometime in October.
And I don't want to make any other leaps, but are there other podcasts you're a part of?
Yes. I'm also part of the Doctor Who Reviews podcast on occasion, though I haven't been on there in a while. And I suspect, given my recommendation for them to read Alien Bodies, I won't be welcome back anytime soon.
I was trying to reference Quantum Leap, but
Yes, I also do the Quantum Leap podcast with Fresno and Michael Hoovian. We are actually talking about Quantum Leap episodes again. Huzzah!
huzzah! Speaking of huzzah, the log. What you got going on with your channel?
I'm working on the Halloween video. It's going to be a video about the failure of Vampires, the 1997 failed Boys Toys series that never actually had a toy line.
Oh boy.
I'm
Ooh.
also going to New York Comic Con. So I'm going to be I'm going to be networking there.
Nice.
I have a few videos in the works, just comic book wise, that are going to probably be coming out like every month. Yeah, that's really it for me.
Oh, if you guys have never seen the intro to Vampires,
Yeah, I just Googled it. What the hell?
It feels perfect for a video, right?
oh
Yeah.
my god!
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Wait,
The rabbit hole gets so deep. It's very
sorry, but-
interesting.
I'm sorry, but John Entwistle
Yeah,
from The Who.
yeah. It was his last the last recorded album he ever released was literally the music from Vampires.
What?
Yes.
No, if you guys never seen the intro, it is a trip.
Like
The guy who helped created the literal meaning of the word action figure. Like the people that worked on this. It's a giant rabbit hole. I emailed as many people as I could.
oh my god! Like okay,
Jesus Christ.
like okay.
I have a question for you all who are listening right now. Does this count as tokusatsu?
So is it live action?
It's live action, but when they do their transformations, it becomes CGI Transformers.
Yeah.
I think I feel like transform. I mean,
It's
Godzilla minus
but
one is tokusatsu.
because it's CG because
count.
it's CGI because it's CGI. I will say it's Toku adjacent. Because
So would that
the idea is still Power Rangers, but because it's not fully live action.
What the fuck am I watching?
would
Think about it like
hold on.
this.
If
Think about what is debuting at the same time as this, okay?
1997.
Beast Wars season 1 just ended. Power Rangers is in the middle of Turbo.
Oh boy.
How about we combine both of these failing and successful things together
Hold on.
and make a new thing?
Hold on. If this isn't in tokusatsu, then Godzilla has not had tokusatsu things since Final Wars. And I refuse to believe that to be true.
But so the argument with Godzilla still being Toku is just the basis of the whole franchise, because there's been Sentai that's been fully CG when transformed.
Okay.
Like Garo had insane, awesome, like live action fight scenes in suits, and then they were like, season 3 of Garo, no suits, it's all CG. People hated that season.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm looking at the titles. Unleaded Zeppelin.
Yes.
Bride of Dracula.
Yes.
Rebel Without a
Nukenstein.
Car.
Yes.
A
Nukenstein.
Car is Born.
Yes. Funny thing about A Car is Born is that it should have been the final aired episode, but for some reason it was aired 9th, even though it shows footage in a montage segment basically saying goodbye to the show from other episodes that have yet to debut. It's one of those things where it's like, huh, did anybody know what they were doing while working on this?
No, that was also just shows at the time. Like Firefly had that issue with being released out of order,
Yeah.
and people didn't like it. Anyway, I'm working on a list ranking video. Frozen, I did some Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that does it. Unless anyone else has something they want to plug. Don't want to speak up now.
I think
I'm
I
sorry,
got
but
one of my guys.
Again, the guy from The Who. This is the what? Okay, then again, I suppose a few years later you'd have U2 doing the theme to The Batman.
Yes.
But the Batman was good.
No, not the Matt Reeves movie. The cartoon.
No. The Batman was a good cartoon.
Yeah, it was mostly. I honestly don't feel like the integration of the wider DC universe fully worked, but it was mostly good.
Anyway, well, I'm going to wrap things up now before we go on another tangent.
Another tangent.
No more tangents.
No more tangents, only good nights. So we'll see you guys in a few weeks whenever we cover 5 through 8. Hope everyone has a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.